what is the prerequisite for an agentic solution like Arch to work? What level of maturity do you look for in a factory to know they are AI ready? If we have SCADA, SVC, CMS, MES, ERP, is that enough to use your data in the cloud? Yes, that is more than enough. The thing that we look, well, first, let's do a very quick agentic versus chatbot. So an agentic AI is an AI that is going to get to work like a person. So in any domain, I'm an expert in manufacturing, but I have to assume in any domain, the enterprise finance, recruiting, sales, whatever you name it, you need to have the primary data of how people do work to also give to the agent to do work. So in the factory context, this is the SCADA or the machines. To the extent that you have automated work, the machines are doing that work or the PLCs are doing that work, and the MES because the people are doing the work. So if you have a highly manual factory with no MES, people are doing work on pen and paper and there's no data record of that. If you have an automated factory with machines or tools, but none of them are networked and plugged in, they've all got old PLCs, you got a lot of work to do upgrading as well. On the other hand, if you have SCADA, if you have MES, yeah, you're already good. ERP gives you critical business context as it relates to the factory. It's a primary source for other workflows, but not for the factory. People don't work in the ERP every day in the factory. If you have SPC, statistical process control, CMMS, you've got more contextual systems where work is happening every day. And yes, these are exactly the systems where you need agentic AI. It is enough. The more systems that you have, the more data footprint you have that's going to allow multiple use cases to get going. So the real answer to this question is, what use case are you trying to do? You're trying to use agentic AI to automatically figure out downtimes and bring your lines back up. You're trying to figure out to automate quality inspections and already create CAPAs. You're trying to figure it out to do predictive maintenance and give guidance on maintenance things. And that defines a little bit of which systems you especially want to have with a higher versus a lower degree of maturity. But generally speaking, this degree of systems is definitely enough to do multiple use case types in agentic AI. Does your data need to be in the cloud? No. And actually, it's not that it's worse, but I think people don't necessarily get this one. You want to have access to the primary data and tools to do work. If you hire a person to come into your factory and help prevent downtimes, bring it up, do quality investigations, do you say go to the cloud and look at all into some giant data lake? That's worse for their work. You say go to the factory, look at the machines, look at the QMS, look at the MES, whatever. These are the reports, these are the dashboards you use to do your job. That's literally how agentic AI works too. You show them the tools, you show it the tools to do the job, and it gets to work. This is different from a chat bot, which might like just a holistic, big, high-level knowledge in a cloud database. We'll talk about that later.